Hey y'all, Tracy Davis with Davis Homestead here. This is a little bit of a different video. I'm trying this here selfie stick too, so we'll see. Everybody's doing their videos on like their 10 best or the 5 best things to have for a homestead. I'm going to do something different. Mine's going to be more like what we have found. We've been here 4.5 months. What we have found that works and what doesn't work. But I got to show you this right now. Let's see. I got the stove. I got it sitting here on the porch. And I've got a big old pot. Almost like a Cajun type thing going on. But it's hamburger stew. I got all my... Okay, so let me step outside. Okay, looky my flowers. Sorry. Anyway, so basically, what wasn't working, well, first of all, y'all know we've been here 4.5 months. We bought this on the internet, sight unseen, and it was pure raw land. I mean, the grass was all grown up to like chest level, you know, stuff like that. We tented, stuck it on the edge of the road, stuck our tent on the edge of the road, because even this was all grown up that first night until the cabin got here. They couldn't put the cabin back where we wanted it, so it's kind of like right here. We are going to end up moving the cabin, or actually we're going to keep this cabin here and get another one put back in there where we want it, and use this one as a guest cabin for when family comes. So, rain barrels. Yeah, I've been dipping in there, so I took the screen off and everything. But I've got the spout on the bottom, got it set up on bricks. That's one thing that works. Our big rain catchment system thing there, what we're doing is we put it in the back of the truck, fill it up, fill up all my water jugs. And usually that lasts us like a week, because I use the water for, we take baths in it, I wash the dishes, I feed all the animals, wash the laundry with it, water the gardens. So we go through that, and we just have our drinking water, which is separate. So that's working for now, but I do need more rain barrels like this blue one. And what I want to do is get a trailer to haul behind on the truck to put that on. That way we can just keep it and we don't have to keep loading it and unloading it in the truck. So there's kind of good and bad with that. Trying to figure out how this thing here works. Okay, I had to add first of all, the clothesline that he was building me. Obviously, that never came about because of the ground here in Texas. It's nothing but rock. So I have the tree here strung with line, and for what I need, that works for me. So again, what I really wanted, an actual clothesline type of deal, didn't work, so the tree works. That's fine. This here works awesome. Thank you, Doug and Stacy. This is the best thing ever. This is our composting toilet, the Back to Eden type of deal, with the bucket system. And then obviously, here, let me go like this. You put the, I can't even see what I'm showing you, the straw over the top. And I just peeled some veggies, so I stuck those in there too. It does not smell, and I'm not just saying that. The only time it does smell is if I leave the bucket sitting over here with no lid on them, and I haven't dumped them yet, or I haven't covered this with straw. That's the only time it would smell. But usually what I'll do is we'll have like 3 or 4 buckets. I'll go ahead and dump them, cover them, boom, you know. So that's one thing that works awesome. Let's see. And yeah, you can see we can actually walk in through here now. I burned the area So it's working. That's another thing working. Let me take you around this area. The back of the cabin, where the outhouse is gonna go. Okay. What's not working right now, because of the hurricane winds and everything, and we are still getting strong winds. I love my canopy, but the wind has killed it. It's broke this leg here, or it's bent it so that it's gonna break. We're still gonna stick with the outdoor kitchen setup. I just have to get some tables so I can inset the sink in there with. But this idea still works great once I can get some tables. Let's see. This whole area is going to be garden, but what's not working right now is the wind totally completely knocked the fencing and the door over. Yeah, I've got herbs growing, I've got some things growing, but a lot of it's dead because, and yeah, I've got some, woo, that didn't work, pole beans, cucumbers, pumpkin. I've got my herbs are doing great, and so are, if you can see it, I can't even see where I'm pointing to. Oh, right down here, the peppers. And then I've got herbs in here, and I've got radish. So those are doing okay. But what is not working, other than the wind blowing it down, we kept the goats out of it, we kept the chickens out of it, we kept the ducks out of it. The rabbits are getting in there. So very, very frustrating. So I'm keeping all my herbs on the porch, my garlic and stuff on the porch. And well, what I originally want is like a maybe 4-foot just white wooden fencing to fence the whole area in with a gate. And I can see right now that's the only thing that's going to stop any of the animals from getting in. So hey guys, what wasn't working for the goats, yeah, we tried to go cheap. We did the best we could at the time. We had so much chicken wire, and we just had Billy and Bob, the little guys. So we made a small goat area with chicken fencing, chicken wire. Well, obviously that didn't work. So now we've got it all enclosed in the goat fencing. We've got the whole herd in there, all 5 of them. It's a very big area here. Okay, so now that works. Well, I was using those black rubber feed buckets. Not that I have to worry about, but water won't freeze in them. Not that I have to worry about it here in Texas. But I was using those. I was using one for food and one for water. Well, now that we have 5 goats and the big mama goat that obviously wasn't working, they were drinking 9 gallons of water a day between all 5 of them, and I have to fill that thing up umpteen million times, and if we go somewhere of a daytime, they're I don't know how many hours without water. So I got this 5-gallon stock bucket in the goat section there at Tractor Supply. Filled it up. Well, 5.5 gallon, whatever. It's worked great. I filled it up last night. I just put 1 gallon in there this morning, and they still have plenty of water. So what I'm using the plastic ones for, the rubber ones for, is just their food now. So, and yeah, they got their mineral block in there. They finally started playing with and eating and then whatever, nibbling on. Another thing that is not working, this. I've had this. Actually, we had that since West Virginia. Well, my husband's too rough with stuff, and I've always used that as a feed container. Well, he's too rough with stuff, yanking on the handle instead of kind of prying the edges off, and the handle came off and broke. Well, water gets in there. So I keep this full of food and set that over there so the water can't get in. But what I'm gonna get is what works. The big black ones that I use for the chicken food and for the rabbit food, the black Rubbermaid ones. And I'll show you here in the chicken pen, which is finally all done. Has been done, and we went to Tractor Supply and they had chicks for $1. So obviously we didn't know they were giving them to us for $1. We picked up a bunch of chicks. We picked 16. Well, we didn't know they were giving them to us for $1 each till we get to the register, because we just started looking at the boxes. But anyway, this is the container I'm talking about. Let me come around here. This one, and this one works. It's the big 20 gallon Rubbermaid ones. What most people don't know is these, when you put them on, into water won't get in. You put them on, and then you turn them until it like stops. That's lock. It's a locking system. A lot of people don't know that. But anyway, so that's what I'm going to get for the goats, because that is what works. And we moved Mama and her 5 chicks in here. They're old enough to get out. Oh, and there's one of our ducks. Can you see? Where's the ducky? Yeah, that's Daisy, even though it's a male. So Mama and her 5 chicks are in there. They're old enough. They're gut feathers, so they're roaming around. The 16 little chicks are in the bucket there because Mama does not like them. We brought them in, kept the lid off, put Mama in there, and she's like, look, I did my job raising these 5. I ain't touching them 16. And she was getting mean to them. So we separated them. But they're still all in there. They're safe. It's great from the rain and everything. And yes, I finished. It's not perfect, but that's what works. So that is what works there. It's another thing. I gotta come around and pick up all these tools that we're finally done with. Hey guys. Yeah, I know. Okay. Out we have Billy, Bob. What is the main road? We have 2 roads to come on our ranch. We did not know that when we first got here. So we just saw the one road, which is why they couldn't get the cabin back there where we wanted it, because that road was no more. It was flooded. It was a mess. And this, let me come on over here. I'm tromping through the woods here. Okay, I shouldn't say tromp because I'm not tromping. I'm in my little kicks, my shoes. This here is one of our, I call it, okay, it's a driveway access, whatever, to the ranch here. We thought this was the only one, so we were thinking this was the main one. Well, what we're going to end up doing is use this as our main one and have the gate come across here. And I'm walking up to the edge of the road here. See, boom, there's the cabin. What we're going to do is use this one as our main one. Across the front of the property here, I want a wooden fencing, almost like a privacy fencing, but a wooden fencing just across the front of the property. We'll have our main gate here with the big Davis Homestead, blah, blah, blah. Down here, let's go this way if you walk with me. And this is the front of, this is still our property. I gotta put some goats and some sheep and some cow and stuff in here to help clear all this out. And all through here, there's already